This particular dog, on physical exam, apparently appeared normal. Heart sounded normal. It was underweight, for sure.
I do not have a heart rate.
We aren't very close to, you know, the polished stainless steel kind of emergency clinic or surgical suite that I'm used to in Canada.
So we're just covering up the tables with plastic so we can clean them easily. I've never worked in this kind of environment before. We are trying to do the best in terms of, you know, being sterile, make sure the animals are okay when you know, especially after the surgeries.
The really unfortunate thing about these animals is that we don't know very much about them. Most of the time at home, we would see an animal 2 or 3 times prior to admitting them for a surgery.
Dogs here are not in the best conditions to go through surgeries. They're skinny, they're often dehydrated, they're malnourished. We do physical exams, but you know, we can do like more extensive exams such as x-rays, blood tests.
It's really hard in this environment. It's much easier at home when you have gas anesthesia and you can change things as an animal's parameters are changing, and you can get instant results from lowering your anesthesia and working with drugs that you work with all the time. Once you give an IM injection, you lose control. Its heart rate just started dropping.
Let's take a check.
And she just went into, like her heart rate suddenly just dropped, and she went into a cardiac arrest.
I do not have a heartbeat on her. Do I give her again? Okay, done. Put the ink on the ear. The first time we have to say to an owner, let the dog die.
On les prépare, on leur explique, on leur dit qu'une possibilité, c'est qu'elle se réveille pas, puis qu'elle meurt sur la table. Je crois qu'il était triste, mais nous a dit qu'est-ce que tu peux faire quand c'est ton tour, c'est ton tour.
Aside from the dog losing its life, which we never want to happen, is I don't know what it does for community confidence in us, and I don't want it to be the deciding factor of whether people say, oh, a dog died at the Spays, we're not going to go now. And so I worry about that. I worry about that a lot.
It's just hard because normally I wouldn't do that in Montreal when they're that skinny, so, but she's going to be critical for the next few days, definitely.